Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell you how to manage your competitive exam preparation along with board preparation. So almost everyone you can think, even you think, I think that I can prepare for board in 15 days. I'll just start preparing for board before 15 days and I'll do it. I'll get good marks. I'll get above 75%. So according to me, at least according to me, that's not possible because the boards, they have a huge amount of information, a huge amount of theory, a huge amount of derivations, reactions, and specialized kind of questions that only comes in board and not in competitive exams. So to prepare for that, also there are other subjects like English and your fifth subject, which is like CS, bio, or eco, or anything. I think you have. Also the like paper level of board also vary this year. You must have heard people say, or even people say, that the physics paper was like JEE paper, the chemistry paper was tougher than usual, the maths paper was seriously lengthy. All that happens, so you need to be very well prepared for boards because anything can happen. So today I'm going to tell you how to manage your JEE prep with board prep so that it becomes seriously easy for you. Number one, you go to some coaching or you watch some online videos. You watch some online videos, you make notes. After making notes, just give 10 to 15 minutes to read NCRT of whatever topic you have learned. Whatever topic has been taught to you, read NCRT and like mark the important lines, the lines that have some amount of information in them. No need to mark that extra things, just mark the only important parts of those lines. You mark the important parts of those lines. All right, so like that it becomes easier for you. Or you can like there is a lot of space inside of NCRT. You just write the important parts of that entire para at the side, so it becomes seriously easy for you to revise it later on. Next thing, like you go I'm assuming you go to school. If you go to school, all the time, I don't think the teachers teach you. They give you some free time, all think 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there. So you have to steal that time. You have to steal that time and you have to devote it into studying your NCRT. That time all those NCRT back questions, those chemistry back questions, maths questions, physics questions, you can finish all of that in that time. In maths and chemistry, you can mark the hard questions or the hard conversions, reactions, to do them later on. There are a lot of theory questions behind the chemistry NCRT as well. They are also seriously important. Please remember that. Also, in maths, also there are some kind of hard questions in miscellaneous exercise, or there are one two hard questions in normal exercise. When you do those questions, you'll automatically find them and mark them. If you leave them for last minute, last 15 days, I'll do all that. That's not possible. Number two, number three, before boards, you will have to give a huge amount of board sample papers and boards previous year papers and all that. So why don't you consider your school exams as a kind of board mock test? If you consider as a board mock test, then you will be able to like consider it as a real test and write nicely, so that even your school marks will not be affected, plus you will have practice of writing for board, studying for board and everything. Number four, people say that 75% attendance. How many holidays should I take? Should I take a month off at least? No. Like find a day in your timetable. If you go to school, find a day in your timetable where you can take a day off. If you take a day off every week, you'll still have attendance about 80%. Believe me, I tried it. You'll still have around 80% attendance, which is quite good. All right. Next thing, when you practice for JEE, you are practicing stuff for JEE, you're practicing stuff for bits, you're practicing stuff for whichever competitive exam. At the same time, you need to like practice stuff for this NCRT as well. All those questions you have already done at home, just give 40 minutes. 40 minutes to revise whatever NCRT you have learned, whatever NCRT you have done till now, those short notes that you have written at the corners. In those 40 minutes every day, just revise it once and just see those hard questions or hard like theory questions of chemistry that you have marked. Number 5, physics has a huge amount of derivations. Everyone knows physics has derivations. In NCRT you will find derivations there. Like there is a derivation of electrostats, capacitor, electrostatic shielding, all those things. There are derivations for their current, electricity, dual nature and all that. You'll have derivations there. So what you can do is you read those derivation once, You like mark all the important, like only this is important, this is important, this is important, this is important. And in your school, that time you have stolen, you just make a small copy and you write it there. You have written all those derivations. Even if you write one derivation every day, or one derivation every 3 days, within 3 months everything you will have written all the derivations of physics, all the important derivations at least. You'll have written all of those. Now 15 days before your exam, you start revising them while speaking aloud. If you start revising them while speaking around every day, it will take like around 20 to 30 minutes to revise it. 20 to 30 minutes to revise that 30 derivations. Maybe it can also take you around 40 minutes to revise those 30 derivations while speaking aloud. While speaking aloud, it will, the derivations will kind of imprint themselves in your brain, so it will be seriously easy for you to remember them during the exam. Another thing that I told you, you will take a day off in every week. In that day off, you spend around 1 hour instead of 40 minutes. Spend 1 hour in boards for preparing for boards, English and your fifth subject and whatever. Revise that also a little along with that normal revision. And the second thing is, you all set a target for every day, and every day maybe some part of that target is left because the other part turned out to be tougher than what you expected. That day you can easily cover that backlog. You cover that backlog because you don't have to go to school, so you get extra hours. You cover that backlog there, and you can also do that day's goal also easily because you get extra time. Backlog will take hardly, maybe you have a lot of backlog, then it may take you time and then you will have to do it faster. So like that, if you take holidays every week, your backlog will get covered easy. Your backlog will get covered easily, and there will be a time when you have no backlog. You will be just doing every day's target every day, and you will be doing your board revision, and you will be on par both competitive exam, in the competitive exam level and the board exam level. You will be prepared for both. So 15 days before the exam, instead of like people who just start reading the NCRT for the first time, you will be able to just start revision, direct revision. You will be revising derivations, reactions, hard questions, formulas, all those stuff, and you will be ready to give your boards with confidence. Also, you will also have in those time that I told you, those 40 minutes or 1 hours, you'll also be revising English and English, eco, CS, bio, whatever. So you'll also be ready for eco and this eco and your so whatever English and your fifth subject. So it will be seriously easy for you to prepare for boards. So guys, that's all I have to say for today. So stay tuned and bye bye.